Okay, cool. How's it, everyone? We will wait a bit for people to come in, but I'm back finally. We're going to be doing some Elliott Wave analysis. Holiday has indeed started, so okay, cool. How's it, everyone? Happy to be back and able to be starting to make videos and starting to do live streams again. I'm back finally. We're going to be doing some Elliott Wave analysis. Cool. I'm excited. Holiday has indeed started, so okay, cool. Very interesting. But we'll starting to make videos and starting to do live streams again. I'm back finally. We're going to be doing some Elliott Wave analysis, and then we can start. Holiday has indeed started. Elliott Wave analysis, very interesting, but because the bull run starting to make videos and starting to do live streams. I'm back finally. We're going to be doing some Elliott Wave analysis compared to where we were sitting at before, which was like Elliott Wave analysis, very interesting, but because the bull run starting to make videos, excited to get this live streams. I'm back finally. We're going to be doing some Elliott Wave analysis compared to where we were sitting at before, which was like Elliott Wave analysis, very interesting, but because the bull run starting to make videos, excited to get this live streams. I'm back finally. We're going to be doing some Elliott Wave analysis compared to where we were sitting at before, which was like Elliott Wave analysis, very interesting, but because the bull run starting to make videos, excited to get this live streams. I'm back finally. We're going to be doing some Elliott Wave analysis compared to where we were sitting at before, which was like Elliott Wave analysis, very interesting, but because the bull run starting to make videos, excited to get this live streams. I'm back finally. We're going to be doing some Elliott Wave analysis compared to where we were sitting at before, which was like Elliott Wave analysis, very interesting, but because the bull run starting to make videos, excited to get this live streams. I'm back finally. We're going to be doing some Elliott Wave analysis compared to where we were sitting at before, which was like Elliott Wave analysis, very interesting, but because the bull run starting to make videos, excited to get this live streams. I'm back finally. We can start the Elliott Wave analysis sitting at before, which was like Elliott Wave analysis, very interesting. If anyone else wants to say if it's repeating or not, or if the voice starting to get videos, excited to get this live streams. I'm back finally. We can start the Elliott Wave analysis. Get it started. Which was like Elliott Wave analysis, very interesting. If anyone else wants to say if it's repeating or not, or if the voice starting to get videos, excited to get this live streams. I'm back finally. We can start the Elliott Wave analysis. Get it started. Which was like Elliott Wave analysis, very interesting. If anyone else wants to say if it's repeating or not, or if the voice. Now is it repeating? Because all my audio is off except my mic, as you guys can see here. So you heard 5 of me. That's very funny. Ugh, guys, I'm sorry. I don't really know. Do tell me if it's still repeating, because I did change now the settings in OBS. I mean, should be fine. Looks fine on this side. Fix now. It good. I hear one of you. Awesome. Okay, perfect. Let's, guys, Tayyab and AS, let's get it started. So we're going to be doing some Elliott Wave analysis today. Obviously, we've been now in this range for absolutely ever. Now we've broken out. Sorry that I've not been on the videos and on my grind. I've been grinding some university work, so I've not been able to get everything done. But okay, so let's jump straight into Elliott Wave analysis before anything else. We are at the moment at $89,700. So all-time high was sitting at $93,000 around there, and now we are looking for either prices to get higher on this market here, or we're looking for an extended range to form. So let's break it down. So in the larger term, if we actually go to the daily time frame quickly, I just want to show you guys. So this is what I expect to happen. We had a 1 up, a 2 down, 3 up, 4 down, and now we are looking for that last 5th wave. This being a perfect impulse here, as you can see, a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a wave 5. Now, if we were in this wave 4, we are then currently looking at something like this. A wave 4 that finished over here at the low here at $49,000. Such a good buying area. Unluckily, I didn't end up buying here. I ended up buying around here because this to me did not look impulsive at all. But we're going to break that down now. So inside this wave 4, we had a standard A, B, and a wave C. This can be looked at any way. At the moment, all we know is that the correction is indeed over. This could be an ABC, a WXY. So ABC being a 5-wave structure, then a 3-wave structure in B, and a 5-wave structure in C. Or we had a WXY, which is all 3-wave structures here, as you can see there, something like that. But at the moment, all we know is that the correction is over. Now, there's one of two things that could have played out. We either started our wave 1, which in my opinion is actually more likely from what I see here, over here from this low. This low being the wave 1. Now, 1 up, 2 down, and now we are looking for massive continuation still towards that upside, that target being around the $110,000, $130,000 region, but we'll get into targets now. So if we look here, we can see that we are looking at a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inside the larger 1, 2, 3 all the way at the top here. We can't really see now. 3 over here, 4, 5. So we are looking for more prices, or more and more higher at the moment. But why I say we could indeed have started over here as our low, as this wave 1 here is 3 waves. I've looked at this multiple times. This wave 1 is probably, if it is a wave 1, is probably the ugliest wave 1 I've ever seen on the Bitcoin chart. This is a standard A, B, C. You can see it there. There is no 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Clear, even on the 1 hourly time frame. So what could have happened here is there could have been some sort of correction, somewhat of a W, X, Y, X, Z. Then started the bull run. But regardless, at the moment, it does not matter what correction happened. It just matters that we are now in the bull market. We have broken out of this level. If we look at actually like that, a daily 1-to-1 of if this is a channel here or a bull flag, we're looking at targets around, if this is very traditional or old school analysis, around $64,000. I don't look at targets like that. So we will get into all the target ranges on the higher time frame now. Can you analyze how long BTC can retrace? I can, definitely, for sure. Yo, how's it, Logic Mindset? Nice to see you here. And now we are currently, as you can see here, in this wave, or possibly in this wave 4 in blue. Now this is a wave 1 up, 2 down, 3 all the way up, and as you can see here, if we measure from the bottom of that wave 1 to the top of that wave 1 to the bottom of the wave 2, I want to show you how gorgeous Elliott Wave analysis actually is. And the target for the wave 3 is the 1.618. Look how lovely this target is. Gorgeous. Perfectly hit. A 1 or a 3. Perfectly hit. Finding resistance. And now we are heading into that wave 4. Now, if we analyze it on the 15-minute time frame, what is going on here in the wave 4? At the moment, we have this triangle that's playing out. A, B, C, D, E possibility, but at the moment not the main one. But at the moment we are looking at something like this. A standard correction is always an A wave down, a B wave up, and a C wave down. That is what we are currently looking for. So inside this A wave, we are looking for 5 waves. Now this can either be in the form of a diagonal or a impulse. So we either can have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a wave 5, that being an impulse, or we can have something like this. A wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a wave 5. Something like that, where wave 1 and wave 4 overlap in price. So that is what we are looking for on the chart. So at the moment we cannot count a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as an impulse. 1, 2, 3, that would look something like this. But that is not what we are looking at in this case. We are looking at some form of diagonal. Now, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Possibly finishing like that before we get an ABC in a wave B. Possible B wave weekend coming up soon. And then a 5 wave structure in C. You can screenshot this for my prediction of the chart for over the weekend and over the next while. I mean, this B wave sits here. We'll look at time now. But that at the moment is, or we can go back to that, would be my prediction for the next week or so, or for the next weekend. So this is the move, in my opinion. Possibly a fake out of this triangle, a break back up, and then into that B wave. So if you were to measure, at the moment we are looking at the move possibly coming down. This wave 5 needs to be an ABC, so an A, a B, and a wave C. At the moment target sits at $87,000, $2,500 from where we are now, which actually isn't that big of a move anymore. It's now only 2% instead of 10%, how it used to be back when we were at 60,000. I mean, even 60,000, it was a 5 to 7% move, this move here. But we now have so much liquidity and so much price that at the moment it looks really, really good. So that is at the moment what we are looking at on the chart. We can maybe see over this live stream, maybe come down in 5 waves here. Let's see, to that low. Now, if we are then looking at a move down, followed by a move up, and then another move down. A possibility here is that this wave 3 is not yet complete. A wave 3 being here, 4 now coming in, and now we still get this wave 5. I don't believe this is the case, as the 1.618 was perfectly hit, but let's do indeed see how price plays out. I think that if price does indeed break out from this decreasing or declining trend line, we could indeed see that move towards the upside. Let's delete that. Actually, this is more clear on the chart. So this is our box for the wave 4. Common wave 4 sits around the 0.382 to the 0.5, so $82,130 to $78,967. But these will be measured once the targets of the wave B are on the chart, and then the targets for the wave C. So those will be on the chart as well, posted in the Discord. Those will be up and running again definitely by tomorrow. The invalidation for this wave 4 will be the 0.618 at $75,925. That is what we are looking at the moment as our main scenario on the chart. Followed by that, we should get that last 5 up, followed by a bigger 4, then a 5, then a 4, then a 5, possibly this range creating some sort of altcoin moves on the chart. Let's see, or let's wait and see to see what plays out. But I do indeed see Bitcoin ranging here, possibly something like this for the next while, possibly even to the bull market high followed by that massive correction to the downside. But this bull market high could be sitting at around February, March. Then we could have had 300, 400 or 1,000 days up from the low at $17,000. So that is what we're looking at the moment. Now, I would just like to go over all the scenarios that we had on the chart before I stopped exams or started exams. So this is the same scenario that we have on the chart. So we can remove these and take this scenario back down. Scenario 3 on the chart was that we have an A, and a wave A, B, and a wave C in Y. Wave B has indeed hit here. These 1.618, the least common target for a wave B on the chart, more common for a wave 3. And this was a diagonal, so this has indeed also been invalidated. We can delete these charts here too. That can go down here. I mean, at the moment, we're just looking at one very, very bull runny scenario. Now, wave X has indeed also extended to the 1.618 and has unluckily now also fallen off this scenario. Scenario 5 looks at a 112. Nope, 112 also invalidated. So this, or not invalidated, this wave 1 could move up into here, and we could then come down in that wave 2. Again, possibly the bear market here. That would be a larger degree. Wave 1 finished, 2 done, then blast off again in the coming years. But this, so this at the moment is our second scenario on the chart. Wow, crazy. But we will do some larger time frame analysis now again. Then this is also a clean chart. So at the moment we still only have these two scenarios. Very, very crazy that we only have two scenarios. We've not ever only had two scenarios on the chart at the moment, but I think I'm going to create one more over here. This is ugly. 3, 4, 5. Let's just move these. Something like this, possible, followed by that bear market move in the wave 2. Okay, so these are the two scenarios we have on the chart at the moment. And we can actually mark out this too. Let's do this quickly. So this would be the longer term. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we can make that cycle. Cool. Looks good. Very excited here. Nice. All my charts are working very, very nicely. So this is the main scenario, and then let's quickly go. This is Bybit. This is Bybit as well. Bybit. Let's move. Binance contract. Okay. Now on the daily time frame, there is a scenario that is still possible here for Bitcoin to indeed fall. Now we obviously had that bull market run, taking price all the way to that $67,000. And now we are looking at that being a wave 1, this being an A, B, and a wave C. So how we measure this is we take the fib retracement from the prior high to the low at the moment, move it all the way over. That's going to take forever. Perfect. And we toggle on the 1.236 to the 1.38. This now is still a scenario on the chart here. This being a wave. We can start from here. It doesn't really matter. A wave 1, a wave 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So this is what we are currently looking at as one of our bear market scenarios here. Us finishing off in the A, so this being a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very nice move. So we can take an ABC, A wave A wave B, and A wave C here. Let's make this A. We're on cycle. Primary is too big. Let's make this A minor. So this is what we are currently looking at as the most bearish scenario on the chart at the moment. But this still means that we have this space between 98,000 and 122,000 sitting here very, very nicely. This still means upside. Don't get me wrong, this upside would still be very, very nice. So I am still looking for higher prices, even in the most bearish scenario. Yeah, 2 people here. Lodging mindset. Since I've been gone, it happens. If you're still here, you can ask any question. I'll definitely answer all your questions that you have. Anyone else in here can ask any question they want. Any chart, anything. I'm very happy to analyze whatever you guys want me to. But yeah, we'll get the community back up and running. I also did say in the Discord, like, I'm going live right now, 5 minutes, get here. So not really how people want it, but all good. I'm very chilled. So this at the moment is our most bearish scenario, as we've said. So we are now still targeting that, and we can put the wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Doesn't really matter. 5. And lower time frame to this to a. Yo, minute is huge. I don't know why Elliott Wave. Whoever designed this on TradingView, really. I mean, this A is a bigger wave A, yet this one looks bigger. Terrible. Okay, whatever. And we can change this to orange. Cool. So at the moment, that is our move here. Then we have our ABC. Possible A, B, small b, and wave C. This wave C would indeed be extended. We could indeed have here an A, B, and then C, but the 1-to-1 would sit way too high. So possible, I still see this, a wave A, B, and a C extended in the wave B. Let's put this as well on the chart, a wave A, B, C here. Finishing off that wave B, we can put it as, actually let's go micro here. Micro just looks better. Don't need to stick to the regulations. And this can indeed be a blue. Cool, so we have an A, B, and a wave C. Great. Now, this would mean we still are looking for higher moves here. This would also mean we have a 1, 2, 3, a 1, 2, 3, long 4, and a wave 5. Not very pretty that this wave 2 is so short, but that is what it would be if it is the scenario. This is not our main scenario. This is our alternative scenario, remember. So we still are looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 is actually the shortest wave here. Maybe a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. But this is what we're looking for when it comes to a B wave target. This also could be a WXY, something like that. But that's our target. I would have to analyze it better. But this at the moment is our target for the wave B, followed by that wave C in the bear market coming in 1, 2, 3, 4, and wave 5. But after that, we should see that massive run up, and it would be a very, very good bull market from those lows again. I doubt it would go this low. Possibly something to around there. Possible that we even get a running flat here. going to only around the 20,000s, but we'll see when that time comes. Then other scenarios, there aren't actually many here. Only us looking at our main scenario, or a 1-2. So let's maybe go back to our main scenario and see how it's playing out on the lower term time frames. Let's see. So on the lower term time frames at the moment, let me put actually boxes that I think are some good standard buy areas. This is a good standard buy area. Maybe from here. This green box would be a good standard buy area here. We can actually make the opacity of this. Cool. This green box would be a good buy area on the chart. Would most likely reset the daily to around that those lows on the RSI, so we could come something like this, like that, and then get that move to the downside, resetting the RSI as well. But on the 15 minutes, still looking at that as a good buying opportunity, possible as a selling opportunity at the moment, something around the 0.618 of where we are now. So if I were to take this to where I think the A wave is going to finish, we can look at the 0.618 to the 0.786 here. This move being this area on the chart being quite an important one, and we can make another green box, or actually a red box, silver box, red box over here. And there we go, red box over there. So these are the two areas that I would buy and sell at the moment on the chart. Let's quickly look at fair value gaps as well. So fair value gaps, this is a daily fair value gap. So let's actually just mark this as daily fair value gap. 4 hour, let's make this white. And the text, let's make this white as well. Why not? Cool. So this is a daily fair value gap. If we look at the 4 hourly time frame, we have a fair value gap over here as well. And we can extend that to here, adding text of 4 hour fair value gap, and making that text white as well. And let's make this box, instead of white, let's make it purple. Why not? Cool. So 4 hour fair value gaps, let's keep looking. There's some down here as well, but these are quite a way away now. And actually found perfect support on this 4 hour, which is very nice to see. Let's align here as well. Cool. Yeah, so these are 4 hour fair value gaps that I'm just marking out here, and then we can cool, another 4 hour, and fold 4 hours sitting here. Let's not mark that, it's very, very small. 4 hours sitting here, very interesting, which is in our range. Cool, that's in our range. And there is another one, there are multiple over here, but I think this is the most important 4 hour fair value gap here. If we see the common targets for C, we can see that this is very possible to be another area that we look for support. So something like, as we said before, the down, up, down, finding support close to that 0.382, and then followed by that move up. This is our main scenario. Any other 4 hours? No other 4 hours. Let's go to daily and quickly look at daily, and let's put this daily fair value gap here. Massive daily fair value gap here. So that is looking like, and a daily fair value gap over here. Falls in the same area. Another daily fair value gap here. So those are all the fair value gaps that we are sitting on at the moment, and they look, what's this opacity so much now? Okay, looks about the same. Cool. Daily fair value gap. Awesome. So those are around what we are looking at. So I do think that price will come down into these areas relatively soon. These ones over here are sitting at around the 83, 84, $85,000 level, possibly an ABC, and then bouncing off one of these areas here, moving into that larger degree fifth wave. That is what I see on the chart at the moment. But yes, cool. There's not many people here, and I'd like to go do some time with the family, so I will be ending the stream here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do come to all the YouTube videos in the future, but yeah, guys, enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. It's been Max Trades Crypto.